Welcome back. Election season has begun in the Philippines, with several candidates launching their bid to become president. They include the son of a former dictator and a boxing legend. Sarah Wong reports.
3, 2, 1!
Seen as one of the greatest professional boxers of all time, Manny Pacquiao's next big fight is in the political ring. The 43-year-old officially kickstarted his bid for the Philippine presidency in General Santos City with dazzling lights and a passionate speech.
Sa kampyonatong hangad ko.
Join me in the fight of my heart for every Filipino, Pacquiao urged the supporters. More than 65 million Philippine citizens are set to head to the polls in May, with another 1.8 million casting their ballots overseas. Pacquiao is one of 10 candidates eager to succeed Rodrigo Duterte, whose 6-year term is ending. Duterte's daughter Sarah has set her sights on the vice presidency as the running mate of former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the son and namesake of the Filipino dictator who was overthrown in 1986.
The kind of experience we need, not only to sustain the growth and development spurred by the current administration, but also to bring a more prosperous future.
The duo are expected to maintain Duterte's crackdown on drugs and seek closer economic ties with China. Marcos Jr. is leading in opinion polls, but the Commission on Elections could disqualify him if he wins because of a series of legal complaints against him. Vice President Leni Robredo, the sole female aspirant and Marcos' main rival, vowed to revive the country's COVID-battered economy with subsidies and new jobs. Other contenders include Manila Mayor Isko Moreno and former police chief Pamphilo Lacson. Sarah Wong, HKIBC.
Thank you.
The University of California in Los Angeles has agreed to pay $243 million to settle sexual abuse claims. More than 200 women accused college gynecologist James Heaps of misconduct during physical exams.
Although there is some consolation in that, my heart breaks for all the women who were not spared. All the women who suffered after me because UCLA refused to act. Listen when someone comes forward. It may take that person all they have to retell the trauma that was done to them.
Thousands of patients accused Heaps of misconduct during the 35 years he worked for UCLA. He was alleged to have inappropriately touched women and made sexual comments in his clinic. Heaps still faces 21 felony counts of sexual abuse during medical examinations. UCLA said it has taken substantial action to respond to similar allegations. A New York couple have been arrested for money laundering after the U.S. Justice Department seized over $3.6 billion in cryptocurrency.
This is the largest seizure of cryptocurrency ever by U.S. law enforcement. It is also the department's largest single financial seizure in its history. The message to criminals is clear. Cryptocurrency is not a safe haven. We can and we will follow the money no matter what form it takes.
The couple allegedly conspired to launder most of the cryptocurrency stolen during a virtual currency exchange event in 2016. The value of the stolen bitcoins shot from $71 million at the time to around $4.5 billion today. Shares in Hong Kong rose today in line with the global rally as the Hang Seng Index gained 2%. Tech shares were the main draw, with Alibaba recovering after 2 days of losses. The e-commerce giant jumped 6.8% after Japanese conglomerate SoftBank hinted that it's not likely to sell part of its stake in Alibaba. Another tech heavyweight, food delivery platform Meituan, rose 3.7%, while Tencent was up 2.7%. Wuxi Biologics dropped 1% after plunging 25% yesterday as investors remained worried about the impact of U.S. sanctions. Now let's take a look at the markets. The Hang Seng ended the day up 500 points. To the top 10 active stocks. Tencent was up $12.80. China Mobile up by $1.65, while Meituan was up $8.20. Kuaishou was up $4.70. The Tracker Fund was up 48 cents, while Anta Sports was up $5.70. To the forex trading against the Hong Kong dollar, the euro's at 8.91, pound sterling 10.58, and the Australian dollar at 5.59. Finally, in Europe, the London FTSE is currently up by nearly 56 points. Thousands of people have marched through Buenos Aires to denounce a debt repayment deal between the Argentine government and the International Monetary Fund. The protesters said the agreement will make life worse in a country with high inflation and poverty. Argentina must repay around 5% of a $44 billion loan next month. The government says social spending would not be affected, but Argentines are not convinced and are worried that health and education services will be cut, along with pensions and other social benefits. On to the weather now. Tomorrow will be mainly cloudy with some bright periods. Temperatures will range between 15 and 19 degrees. It will be cloudy but warmer on Friday and Saturday. Now let's take a look at the weather around the world. That's our main news for Wednesday night. Join us for more news at 11. I'm Raymond. Good evening.